Every year, strong students get overlooked in private school admissions, not because they lack ability, but because their application doesn't communicate a clear, authentic narrative. Give me a few minutes and I'll show you a structured way to uncover your child's natural strengths, interests, and story so their application feels memorable, not generic. If you want a simple way to bring your child's narrative into focus, this Student Strengths Snapshot helps you identify the qualities, moments, and experiences schools actually care about. Hi, I'm Crystal, founder of Level Up Education. I've spent over 20 years helping students grow in confidence, strengthen their academic foundation, and show up as the very best version of themselves. I know this process can feel overwhelming for families, but with the right structure and guidance, it becomes clear, manageable, and genuinely empowering. Our work is about giving families the tools, the strategy, and the support they need to thrive. Let's bring clarity to a piece of the process that often feels abstract or confusing. Many families assume a strong transcript and solid test scores are enough, but private schools review thousands of applications from capable students every year. What separates one child from another isn't perfection, it's clarity. When a student's narrative is unclear, the application blends in. When their strengths and story are intentional and aligned, they stand out immediately. Most parents try to solve this by listing every activity, trying to make their child sound well-rounded, adding more extracurriculars, over-polishing essays, relying on generic adjectives such as hardworking, curious, focused. The result? An application that feels busy but not memorable. Because admissions teams aren't looking for a resume. They're looking for a developing human being with direction, curiosity, and self-awareness. A powerful student narrative doesn't come from doing more. It comes from identifying the patterns already present in your child's interests, behaviors, and strengths. Here's the structured framework we use with families in our agency. Step 1, identify the genuine strengths and interests. Look for the moments that reveal who your child is becoming, what they gravitate toward naturally, what challenges motivate them, where they show resilience or leadership, what lights them up. These real grounded stories communicate far more than just a list of accomplishments. Step 2, find the narrative thread. Most students have a pattern. We simply need to name it. For example, the analytical problem solver, the compassionate leader, the creative communicator, the resilient learner. This narrative becomes the anchor that shapes essays, interviews, and recommendations. Step 3, align the narrative with the application. Once the narrative is clear, we make sure it flows through essay topics, short answers, activity description, interview stories, teacher recommendations. When schools see coherence, they see readiness and authenticity. Because clarity creates connection. When a student's narrative is consistent and grounded in who they truly are, schools understand what energizes them, how they learn, how they contribute to a community, where they'll thrive. This is the kind of application that stands out, not by being louder, but by being clearer and more aligned. If you want a simple place to start, comment snapshot and I'll send over the Student Strengths Snapshot, absolutely free. It helps you capture the qualities and stories that matter most. It gives you a structured way to identify your child's genuine strengths so their application feels authentic, aligned, and unmistakably them.